It's kind of hard to believe I snagged such a high-powered attorney, huh?
No, listen, I give you a lot of credit. It's tough to tackle an interracial marriage.
What can I say? We fell in love.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it's been tough. You know, even in the 90s, I'm sure you've come up against a lot.
Loving her is the easiest thing in the world. I figure anybody who can't see that we're right for each other or how lucky we are just can't see. That's their problem.
That's good attitude. Thanks a lot for the towel. You betcha. One more set. No. No more sets. No. Hey, your father's looking for you.
He's not my father.
Sorry, my mistake.
Oh, sorry.
We don't have time to call your father.
It'll only take a second.
Bianca, listen to me. You are too excited. You are not thinking clearly. What are you going to tell your dad? Do you honestly think that if you tell him that Erica is accused of attempted murder, he will ever let you see her again? Even if she doesn't go to jail, you will still never see her. Your only chance is to come with me right now.
I can't. I promised Daddy I'd never do that to him. I have to let him know.
Whoa, wait a minute. Aren't you going on this camping trip?
Uh-huh.
You said the bus was leaving right after school. Were your parents coming to see you off? Then they'll never know that you didn't go. We'll call them as soon as it's safe, as soon as you see Mom.
I have to get some clothes.
Don't you have a duffel bag for you waiting downstairs to go on this trip?
I can't go to Pine Valley with nothing but camping clothes. Besides, I have to get Lion and Mrs. Brisby. Oh, and we made these heart wreaths out of recycled rags for Valentine's Day. I want to take the one I made for Mommy.
Sometimes you are too much like Erica. I realize that you would rather go shopping, but it is time for you to pay some daughterly dues. I'm the one taking care of all of this family's problems. I am the one holding our mother's hand because you were too busy organizing your wardrobe and collecting stuffed animals. You can't drop everything, and right now, then I'm going back without you. And when they're dragging our mother off in handcuffs and she asks about you, what am I supposed to say? Bianca couldn't be bothered to come?
Erica, if Tanner has you on that witness stand, he will have a clear shot at you, and we will not be able to help you at all.
I'm not afraid of Tanner.
Well, you should be. He's very clever and damn good. And you have not exactly been calm and collected entirely.
Livia's right, Seth. Tanner's nobody to underestimate. I've seen him work. You want a little sample of what he'll try?
Give me your worst.
Miss Kane, you were visibly upset by the testimony of your daughter, Kendall Hart. Would you tell this court how you feel about her?
I cared very deeply for Kendall. I wanted her to have a very full and happy life.
But you put her up for adoption.
Exactly. I was a 14-year-old child myself, not a mother. I could never have met her needs. I could not have nurtured her. I had to give her up.
So will you please tell this court how you felt about her showing up unannounced on your doorstep in March of last year?
I was shocked. But I tried to make an effort to get to know her. And I tried to develop a relationship with her.
Come now, Miss Kane, you were about to remarry. Now, this surprise addition to your family had to put a little crimp in your much celebrated lifestyle, wouldn't you say?
Well, apparently it did not. Because I announced publicly that Kendall Hart was my daughter just the moment that she told me who she really was. And I invited her to be in our wedding party, Dimitri's and mine.
So you would have this court believe that you were all just one big happy family, is that it?
Well, I wanted us to be, and it was working at first.
When you and Kendall Hart were both living under Mr. Merrick's roof, that's when things started to fall apart, wasn't it?
Well, Mr. Merrick and I were married, it was my roof as well. And I think the real trouble began when Kendall insisted on trying to track down her real father.
How did you feel about that?
I had begged Kendall to promise me that she wouldn't do that. I had explained to her that he was the only person in the world that I really could not tolerate.
But she went right ahead and did it, didn't she?
Yes.
And Mr. Merrick was very supportive of that, wasn't he? He spent a great deal of time with her, in fact. And didn't that contribute to the troubles that were already happening at Wild Wind?
Mr. Merrick tried to make Kendall feel welcome.
Which you misinterpreted as affection, and in a jealous rage, you left your husband, didn't you?
No.
Well, you did move out.
Yes. But that was only because I could not accept the fact that Dimitri helped Kendall to find the man who raped me.
Your Honor, I move that the last comment from the witness be stricken from the record.
The jury will ignore the defendant's last statement.
Now, Miss Kane, that morning that you went to see Mr. Merrick at the hunting lodge, you were angry. You were angry, or perhaps furious would be a better description.
I was upset.
Before you went to the lodge.
Yes.
Well, now, this court has seen you upset. But this was a little bit different that morning, wasn't it? That morning you had a weapon, and you were upset enough to kill.
It was not Dimitri I saw. I saw Richard Fields.
Richard Fields was 3,000 miles away. Where were you driving to, Miss Kane? What was your destination?
My husband's hunting lodge. I told you that.
So you weren't going to Los Angeles. You weren't going to a rest home for old actors. Who did you expect to find when you arrived at that hunting lodge? Who did you expect to confront?
My husband.
Dimitri Merrick. And when you got there and you saw him, you were enraged. You were furious. You were jealous. You were infuriated by all the times that he took your daughter's part against you. And you came there for one reason. You came there to kill him, and you almost succeeded, didn't you?
I never meant to hurt Dimitri. I saw Richard Fields coming. And I knew that he was going to rape me. And I couldn't let that happen. I had to fight back. I had to stop him. And I thought that I had. I thought that I had stabbed Richard Fields.
Not bad. Not bad at all. What do you think?
I think I'm missing Jackson Montgomery with the court.
Forget about that. Do you think we put her on the stand?
Erica, I think you make a damn good witness.
I've been looking all over for you.
I've been around.
Well, wherever you were, I'm glad you're back.
Got nowhere else to go.
Hey, listen, Jamal, all this talk about adoption, I know it seems like it kind of came out of nowhere.
Don't care one way or the other.
Well, I know, but I feel like we kind of blindsided you. Can we talk about this in my office?
I gotta get towels out.
Now, don't worry about it. I covered for you, all right?
Hey, my watch is missing. I took it off while I was on the bench.
Where did you leave it?
I left it on the stool right here. I go to the shower room for 2 minutes. I come back and my watch is gone.
Well, look, I'll ask around. Maybe somebody found it.
Why don't we ask him? He was here when I left the room.
What are you implying?
He was the only one I saw when I left.
Let me tell you something, McIntyre. Don't you forget it. My son does not steal.
You know, I almost slipped and told Alec that he was Jamal's father, his real father.
Yeah, you really had me going. You know, the more I think about it, the more convinced I am that Alec should never find out.
I was such a dope.
Do you think that a couple of class acts like Comet and myself hang out with dopes?
We do not. Do we, Cat?
Not.
I was so close.
Yeah, well, you were upset about Adam and Gloria.
I just know that my dad really loves her, you know? He really does. Like, I've never seen him care about anyone. It's the real deal.
I you're right.
I just hope they can work it out.
I'm not accusing the boy of having taken anything.
That's good.
He was here when I left. I thought maybe he saw something.
Hey, look, I'll put a notice up. Maybe somebody found it and picked it up by accident.
You know what? Don't bother. After everything I've lost today, how much? It really doesn't matter very much. Thanks.
I'm sorry about that. Look, I'm going to start closing up, okay?
I think I'll hit the juice box.
Good idea. Make mine a lemonade, will you?
That's all you got?
You're looking at it.
How much?
I don't take checks. $25 a day, cash. No hot plates, microwaves, toaster ovens, nothing. You want to eat, go to a restaurant.
$175 a week for this?
In advance. Hey, you think you could do better, cheaper somewhere else? Be my guest. Mrs. Adam Chandler. Well, what do you think this place is a dump? The Pine Cone is quite a come down for a fancy lady like yourself.
I'll tell you, if you can keep that cool assurance in the courtroom.
In front of Kendall and her father?
And Tanner as well. I tell you what, if you can do that, I really and truly think that we can pull this off.
Well, I will do whatever I have to do.
I am not going to go to prison.
And keep a lid on your emotions.
Tell you what, if you can handle Kendall and Tanner and Fields, you don't have any more hurdles left. You'll have made it. You'll be home free.
All right, I'll go with you now.
Great. Mom will be so happy to see you. You know what? I have a great idea. We can surprise her at the courtroom. It'll be perfect.
But how safe is the bridge you drive over every day? Target 12 shows you where there's